Alright, so I found out about this tweet because of Disparity. So if you guys aren't following Disparity, make sure you guys go drop him a sub and follow him on Twitter as well. But yeah, so basically my boy Disparity showed me this tweet last night, like after I got home from work. And it's from a Twitch partner by the name of Expel. And it basically talked about, apparently this dude was formerly a Twitch partner, but he's talking about canceling his Twitch partnership or his contract with Twitch, and giving reasons as to why he chose to do that. So let's take a look at this thread, and we're gonna talk about it, y'all. All right, so I'm canceling my Twitch contract, and this thread explains my choosing to do so. I recommend reading the whole thread if you have time, because some of this may impact your decisions on streaming/content creation. Click this tweet to see more. Well, we got time today, Expel, so let's get it. Number one, Twitch partner is completely useless for most creators, and in most cases detrimental to your career and creation. While I'm legally unable to speak on my contract or the contract of others, I'll speak on rumors that have been spoken on in the past. So, Expel is not the first person that I've seen who has said that, oh, you know, Twitch partner is completely useless, you know, it's really not all it's hyped up to be. I've seen a lot of people say that. I actually saw Aurora Pickles mention that not too long ago. There are a few other partners that I've followed who, like, kind of have similar, sentiments when it comes to Twitch partner. So Expel's not the first person to say this. Let's get into this further. Everyone wants to be a Twitch partner, but the truth is that the most important thing you get from it is a check mark. The sub split increase is not 70-30 and is only increased slightly for tier 2-3 subs, which most people don't get many of. That's facts. Like, I think the only person who ever gave me a tier 3 might have been FG. I don't think anybody's ever given me a higher than a tier 1. So, and I mean, obviously I'm not saying that I was like a big Twitch streamer or nothing like that, but it's like, I can't imagine that people who are just hitting partner have that more, like, unless you're like Alinity or Pokimane or like some other like chick who everybody thinks is hot, or like the chick, you know, like the chicks who like everybody simps for, like Amaranth, like other people like that. Like, a lot of us aren't going to get many tier 2 or tier 3 subs unless we just have like really big fans or something like that. And most of the people that do that, like, I'm not hating on Alinity or Pokimane or anybody like that who gets tier 2, tier 3s, but obviously, like, the people who do that for them are like people who are simping for them, who want to fuck them, you know. I'm just saying the quiet part out loud, okay? Don't get mad at me. Additionally, companies don't care about your check mark. They care about your average concurrent viewers. Stop thinking it makes you more valuable. I mean, that's facts. I mean, because one of the things that a lot of these companies that like do all these partnerships and affiliations, one of the things that they always ask you is how many average concurrent viewers you have. Because I applied to like a lot of different things, so I wanted to try to make money other ways, especially during COVID when I was jobless. Like, I applied for a lot of different partnerships, but it's like they're like, oh, well, you're only averaging like 10 viewers a stream. No, sir, that's not gonna work for me, brother. So I definitely feel what he's saying here. Like, you know, the focus should always be on ACV, not just solely on getting partner. So now we got, as for it being detrimental to your career, part is a bit tricky. Most people want to help small creators, but the truth is, once you reach partner, you're no longer perceived in the same eyes of the viewer. Now, one thing that I did notice, I'm not gonna put their name out there unless they want to like speak up. They probably know what I'm talking about, but it was an NCAA streamer who became partnered on Twitch. And once they got partnership, it just kind of seemed like their viewership just started going down, down, down. Now, they had other things going on in life that they couldn't really, like, you know, control or whatever. and it caused them to stream less anyway, so I'm sure that's part of it. But I started noticing that like their viewership was going down, and it's like obviously like viewership isn't everything. Like, you know, I don't think anybody should like, you know, feel bad about not having a certain amount of viewers. You know, there are some people who like, you know, they wear the whole viewers thing like a badge of honor. Like, oh, they'll flex how many viewers they have. Like, oh, you ain't shit, you ain't have viewers. I mean, that's just little dick syndrome, but we ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, I mean, I definitely can see where he's coming from as far as like, you know, once you hit partner and like people stop coming to your streams and whatnot. A lot of viewers will begin to see you as someone who has made it, even if you're still struggling to continue growth. That means they'll move on to the next person with less than 50 viewers, and trust me, there's always someone else. People support underdogs. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I mean, people are going to support whoever they want to support, but I don't think that that should invalidate what he's going through either. All right. Now, number 2. Creator support is abysmal. I asked a month ago, live chat, to either begin negotiations on my partnership contract or end it entirely. This individual then told me it would forward me to the department to cancel my partnership after explaining there were no negotiations. So you can't even negotiate a contract on Twitch. Like, what the fuck is the point of just giving people a contract if there's no negotiation involved with it? There's no point to it, in my opinion. I was fine with this, but when I finally received an email quite some time after, I was told yet again there were no negotiations and they were closing the ticket. I tried to explain that I said I wanted to cancel, but they told me I didn't even mention that in this ticket. Well, okay. I mean, that's Twitch staff being Twitch staff, I guess. That's not good, though. I'm not saying that to, like, you know, negate his experience as far as that goes, but it's like, you know, that sounds like something they would do. After a month, I've still not been given an opportunity to actually speak with anyone on canceling my contract. And I'm assuming it's because they're trying to lock me into another 2-year contract. So you get signed to a 2-year contract as a partner. Okay. Maybe Expel has it differently than other people, but it's like, that's what it seems to be. I guess he had a 2-year contract where he couldn't stream anywhere else. That's fun. This isn't the first time I've not been helped by Twitch, but I'll save others. Okay. So he has more experiences than that, but he's just kind of keeping them in the chamber for right now. Alright. Now, point number 3. Exclusive contracts without guaranteed pay are simply not worth it. If you're allowing yourself to be locked into a contract because you believe the social status is worth it, you have the wrong mindset. I thought more would come from it, but believe me, nothing did. That's why Twitch Partner is such a fucking scam, though, because they'll lock you into a contract and not give you any guaranteed money for it, bro. Like, what? So you're going to limit people's opportunities in order to stream. Like, you're going to limit where people can stream to just Twitch, but you're not going to give them any money on top of it, though? Don't do away with the fucking contracts then, at that point. That's just crazy. The only one I know one person you're talking about. The rest of them I was like, who? I know a few Twitch partners. I'm like cool with a few of them. I'm not gonna name any of them, but it's like I'm cool with a few of them. Like, they know who they are. If they want to like speak up, if they're in here, they can. But hey, opinion on late Mixer. It was a good concept, but just a really bad like Mixer. I just had a lot of issues with Mixer personally. But if people enjoyed it, people enjoyed it. But I had a feeling it wasn't gonna last because they spent way too much money on like people they couldn't afford, I would say. Oh shoot, that notification is probably me. Probably. Hey, Lucky. Alright, so let's continue reading here. If you're locked into a contract, in most cases, this means you're not legally allowed to post your content, edited or not, on other platforms within 24 hours. Well, that's something with affiliates, so that's not really anything new, but yeah, I feel that. Read your contracts as they may not be fully exclusive for streaming, but only time locked. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what they do for affiliates as well. Please do not fall into the Twitch partner contract scam as I did. The platform will eventually die without a change in structuring. And if you put all your eggs in that basket, you will go down with that ship. I mean, that should be something that you do whether or not you aspire to be a partner on Twitch. You should not have all your eggs in one basket anyways. Like, it doesn't matter if you're just on YouTube. It doesn't matter if YouTube's your main platform. Doesn't matter if Twitch is. Doesn't matter if Facebook is. Doesn't matter if Trovo is. You cannot put all your eggs in a singular basket, which is why I at least have accounts on all these platforms to where I can post like whatever I'm doing on YouTube and funnel everybody over here. You know, TikTok, not so much, because TikTok I kind of do like wrestling opinions and whatnot, and I'll post a few gaming things as well. But I'm mainly focused on, like, you know, doing like the wrestling TikTok stuff. So overall, you know, I have a lot more platforms than just YouTube. So if YouTube ends, like if I end up getting banned off YouTube tomorrow, God forbid, knock on wood, it doesn't happen, I have other platforms I can go to. Am I going to be as successful on those platforms? That's a whole nother story, but you know. Alright. I'd like to add, you can do whatever you want. Believe all, some, or none of what I'm saying. I'm sharing this information to help individuals understand better what they may want from content creation. Other streaming platforms are getting better. Do your research. Good luck. He's absolutely right. And I'll be honest, I mentioned Disparity earlier in this segment. Disparity's been saying this for a while, bro. The one thing that Disparity has really said over the past, you know, few, like, since I really started hanging out with him, like, since the beginning of the year, is that Twitch isn't the end all be all. Twitch is not, like, the only platform that is out there. But a lot of people just have it in their mind that Twitch is the only platform in which you can succeed in streaming. But there are so many people who stream on YouTube who are really successful with YouTube. It's just YouTube takes a lot more work than their streaming. Like, you have to make video content as well. You have to do other things on YouTube in order to grow on YouTube than just stream. And it seems like a lot of these people just want to stream. So definitely feel I almost said Excel. I definitely feel Expel on everything that he's saying here. I've not been a Twitch partner, obviously, but you know. But even Stone Mountain is out here saying he canceled his partnership like 5 years ago to multi-stream. And that's personally my big problem with Twitch, is like, you can't stream on multiple platforms while you're affiliated on Twitch, or at least at the same time you're streaming on Twitch, which I think is just asinine. And I feel like Twitch is leaving a lot of money on the table, because if you think about it, if they allowed more people to stream on Twitch while they're streaming on Facebook or whatever, more people will come through to their Twitch streams, and I will make Twitch money as well as making the other platforms money. But Twitch is just such a greedy goddamn platform that they're only worried about lining their pockets. And it's just like, at a certain point, it's going to catch up to them. And I totally agree that sooner or later, Twitch, I don't wish Twitch to die. Like, I'm not wishing anything bad on Twitch. But the way it is, Twitch is not going to last all that much longer. I don't think a lot of these I think YouTube will definitely outlast Twitch. I just don't think a lot of these streaming platforms are going to last very long. I know I didn't swear by Trovo, but I know, like, I bigged up Trovo a whole lot, but Trovo has a lot of issues, and that's why I don't stream over there anymore. Facebook has issues as well, so I don't know. There are a lot of problems in all these other platforms, and at a certain point, I mean, there are a lot of problems like on every platform, but Twitch definitely, I feel like, has a lot more to work on than like some of these other platforms, because YouTube's at least putting in the work, and it's like Twitch is adding certain things, but it's like Twitch are kind of being busy idiots when it comes to like all this stuff, because it's like they're adding a bunch of things that people aren't asking for instead of focusing on, like, you know, building up discoverability or doing this, that, and the third. But, you know, I want some of you guys to chime in. I'm gonna read you guys. I read the Mixer thing. Basically, branch into other places. Exactly. Don't focus on just one platform. Like, you know, YouTube isn't my only focus. I honestly feel like I make more videos on TikTok than I do like content for YouTube. But, you know, I'm gonna try to balance it out for sure. Trovo definitely got, yeah, Trovo has a lot of issues. There are so many bots on there. I don't feel like discoverability is great over there either, because you gotta like go through all these loops to get people to come through your streams, and then usually all you get is bots who are just like want to get like the mana and whatnot. You know, Trovo definitely has their issues. Facebook, I just think they need to get a whole new overlay. They need an overhaul on their platform, because I don't feel like Facebook is all that viable as a streaming platform. There are people who are definitely doing well on Facebook, but I don't know. I feel like it's pretty much, you know, if you really want to succeed in streaming, it's either Twitch or YouTube. But it's like, you got to do more than just stream as well, especially nowadays. I feel like Twitch will not shut down, but I feel like their time will come. I think Twitch is like ways away from like being in danger of shutting down. But I think if they don't fix certain things, there are going to be more and more people who are making them a lot of money who are going to end up leaving the platform because they refuse to fix certain things. But, you know, Twitch is a slowly sinking ship. More streamers will be jumping over to YouTube. Hey, I already made the jump. Disparity actually was the one who kind of it wasn't all Disparity, because I made the choice as a grown-ass man myself to make the decision, but Disparity definitely sold streaming on YouTube very well to me and others. So, and again, I'm not saying don't stream on Twitch. If Twitch works for you, that goes for a partner, affiliate, or whatever. If streaming on Twitch works for you, then by all means continue to stream on Twitch. That's, you know, I'm not gonna try to talk you out of it. That's you at the end of the day. But it's like, if Twitch isn't doing for you what you want it to do, don't be afraid to try other platforms. Even if it doesn't work out on those other platforms, even if like people don't come over from Twitch to join you on those other platforms, because a big fraction of my following on Twitch hasn't followed me over to YouTube. Like Chumpy is like somebody who came over from Twitch. So, same with Prince Mateo, same with Lucky, and like a few other, Garrett as well. Like a few other people. Obviously FG too. But a good portion of the people who followed me on Twitch didn't come over to YouTube, so